Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to school. Today is Tuesday, October 3rd, and we are so happy that you're here. Today for lunch, we have a Korean barbecue bowl or a sun butter and jelly sandwich. Our vegetable is fresh corn cobbettes. I'm excited to see those. Leafy greens, cucumber, baby carrots, apple, or oranges, and your choice of milk. Today for our clubs, we have Buff's Rec Club, Buffalo's Girls Club, Dance Club, D&D Club, Math Rocks Club, Reading Ninjas, Student Council, Switch Club, and Young Rembrandts. Just a reminder that Walk to School Day is happening tomorrow morning. So if you can, walk or bike to school tomorrow. Remember, this is a great way to just get some extra exercise, learn about traffic safety and safe walking routes in your neighborhood, and to promote a cleaner environment. So remember to check in at the table in front of the school to get your prize or a check mark on your hand. Now, if you can't walk or bike to school, that's fine. You can jog or walk a lap around the soccer field and then come get your check mark and a prize. Okay? Help your class to win a smoothie bike party by having the highest percentage of participants. That's pretty exciting. That's what we have going on. For birthdays today, it is Patrick's birthday in Miss Martin's class, Ian Trejo's birthday in Miss Simpkins' class, Sara Lerma's birthday in Miss Rosales' class, and Tiffany's birthday in Miss Brown's class. Happy birthday, you guys. I hope you have such a wonderful day. All right, so last week we started talking about these IB key concepts. Just as a reminder, we're doing this in the context of the story of the three little pigs. Super fast reminder. 3 pigs, build 3 houses. The first one made out of straw, puffed, blew it right down. Second house made out of sticks. The big bad wolf still huffed and puffed and blew it right down because its form was not great. Third brother built a house out of bricks. The big bad wolf tried to blow it down and he couldn't because its form, what it was made out of was the best material. So I heard from some 4th graders about buildings around the world that are earthquake resistant buildings. So in areas where they get lots of natural disasters like that, they have to build their buildings differently. So like pagodas in Japan. So that was really cool to hear. I also heard from my friend Mario in Miss B's class that he said kids in his class are being risk takers. He noticed that they're trying new things that they don't normally try. They're willing to answer questions and take a risk about being wrong. And I love to hear about that. So thanks for sharing with me. Today, we are going to dive into the next key concept, which is function. Now, function asks the question, how does it work? Function means that everything has a purpose, everything has a role or a way of behaving that can be investigated, that can be learned about. So if we were talking about function within the story of the 3 little pigs, we would be asking ourselves, maybe, how did the materials work together? Why did the pigs pick the materials that they did? How did they put that house together? How did the house function? Why are some materials better for houses than other materials? That does kind of fit into form like we talked last week, what they're made of, but it's more than what they're made of. It's like in Miss S's class, how they were talking about the reason why pagodas have 2 separate parts so they can shift. Well, why do they work that way? Because there are earthquakes and the houses have to be able to move without falling down. So why did the straw house fall so easily? Well, because the pieces of grass are just kind of woven together and can easily be blown over. So why did some materials work better than others? What are the best materials to build houses out of? Another way that we could take that questioning is, what is the function of a food chain? Why do wolves eat pigs? Why do wolves eat the animals that they eat? Why does it work that way? How do predators choose their prey? How do food chains adjust when new animals come to an area? There were wolves that were reintroduced in, I believe, Yellowstone a couple of years ago. So how has that worked? How has that changed the area? What's the function of having more wolves there? And how is it working? So what happens in an area when there's too many prey animals or too many predators? How do those things work? How does it function? So this week, as you guys are learning, I want you to be thinking to yourself, are we talking about form? Are we talking about what things are and what they are made of, things that I can observe? Or are we talking about the function of how things work and maybe why they work that way, what the purpose is, and how we can investigate that? So let me know what you guys are learning and how you're describing or how you are investigating the form and function of things. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Engage fully in your learning. Continue to tell me about those IB learner profile attributes, and let's charge this storm and take on the day. You got this, Buffaloes.